A very short word about Sayyid Ibn Abbas. He, in fact, this evening was committed elsewhere. And at very short notice, I called him to say that we were holding this event here today and the family of Mr. Masarat Chaudhry was hosting it. I cannot tell you the extent to which he went in order to reorganize his diary. A long-standing commitment of 3 months was rearranged from London so that he could be present here today. Such is the attitude that he is displaying, that the High Commissioner of Pakistan is not the High Commissioner for London, but he is the High Commissioner to the United Kingdom as a whole. And we value that. Abbas Bhai, we value that, and rest assured, the people of the northwest of England will not forget the way in which you are wanting to carry out your representative activities, and we will return that in kind plus more. And of course, you are joined and have with you here this evening the Consul General of Pakistan to the northwest of England, Mr. Zahoor Ahmed, a first-rate diplomat. And we have been very lucky here in Manchester. When it comes to Pakistan representation, we have always had people that have shown their energy and commitment. And he is doing that along with his team of officers, including Sajjad Karim and Amir, both of whom are also welcome here today. Of course, an event of this sort is not put on or organized by one or two individuals alone. It takes real teamwork. And I know for sure that there has been a tremendous amount of energy put into this event by people like Dr. Tariq Chauhan, Mr. Parvaz, who I can't see, here he is to my right, Maria, who is leading the, hosting the stage activities this evening. I'm grateful to all of them. What can I say, really? When I wasn't actually informed that I was to be bestowed with this award. The official announcement and information came later. I actually heard, or so, on the 14th of August, I was sat in my living room, quite unusually, with the television on, and I was watching one of the British Pakistani channels. In fact, Geo Television, they might even be here somewhere. They have representatives here somewhere. There they are, waving at me at the back. And it flashed up on the screen that an announcement had been made that I was to be recognized in this particular way. And you can imagine how shocked and delighted I was to see this news breaking in this way. And the reason why I was recognized, and I really have been recognized not just for my own small contribution. I was recognized for the efforts of many, many, many people over many years. And the GSP Plus that people refer to, and quite unfairly everywhere I go, people say, you're the guy that delivered the GSP Plus. No, I wasn't. I simply have become the figurehead who has been identified in that way. The real contribution has actually been made over the past decade by many people. But ultimately, if there is one person who I wish to recognize for having really put all of the political capital that he possibly could invest in delivering this, that is Prime Minister David Cameron. Because if it was not for Prime Minister David Cameron actually going and bringing to the table the political commitment of the President of France and the Chancellor of Germany, we would not have secured that deal. And so to find myself recognized in this way really is a recognition of that bridge that exists between not just Europe and Pakistan, but in particular the United Kingdom and Pakistan. And the strengthening of that bridge is something that is of vital importance to us as a country. As my very good friend William Hague described our relationship when he was Foreign Secretary, it is not a relationship of diplomatic relations between two countries. This is relations between family. Thank you. This is relations between family. I'll tell you why I'm sweating. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I'm sweating because Sue Gillett, my constituency manager here, who deserves a real round of applause for having done what she has done. She told me when she was arranging this event, she said, Saj, you do realise you're going to be sparring with Amir Khan. And I've been told he's only 2 minutes away. Now you know why I'm sweating. But I hope he will be here fairly soon, because I think I've got to carry on talking until he arrives. And the food's ready as well. So actually I'm in quite an influential position tonight, because it is I that stands between you and the food. Actually, that's probably quite a dangerous position to be in, so I better hurry up and carry on. So, if it was not for what Prime Minister David Cameron did, we wouldn't be celebrating the closeness and the building of relations between Pakistan and Europe and the UK in the way that we are today. We have also present here, and I'm very pleased, we have present here representation of mayoralty. And in particular we have the Mayor of Pendle, Councillor Nawaz Ahmed, who once again has made a real effort to be present here today. And we have the Mayor of Oldham, Councillor Atiqur Rahman, who is also present, and I acknowledge both of their presence and I thank them for being here. But alongside with all of that, there is one other gentleman, fellow parliamentarian, who I wish to recognise, and that is Andrew Stevenson, Member of Parliament, because he is the chair of the all-party parliamentary group for Pakistan in Westminster. And believe me, if it wasn't for the work that he did to create the right context and atmosphere for MPs to back David Cameron to deliver this deal, we could not have done it. So that is why when I say that there are so many other people who genuinely need to be recognised, I really do feel humbled that the attachment always comes in this direction. But I do try and recognise that everywhere that I go. And very finally, when I was presented with the Sadar-e-Azam, I informed the President of Pakistan as he was presenting it to me that I accept this award on behalf of all overseas Pakistanis wherever in the world they may be. Whether they are in the United Kingdom, whether they are elsewhere in Europe, North America, Canada, the Far East, or indeed in the Middle East, it is them either toiling in the hot sands of the Middle East over many decades, or it is those who have offered their professional services at the highest of levels in places like North America. It is all of those people, and it is their contribution that has allowed me to be stood here today to accept this award on behalf of them all. So that is what I did, and I'm pleased that I had the opportunity to do that. I see some movement. I think Amir Khan has now arrived. Please give a very warm welcome to Amir Khan. I'm good, Amir. How are you? Take a seat. Actually, this is probably the only time I could ever get away with saying, Amir Khan, be quiet and sit down. Wa alaikum salam. How you doing? You well? Amir, I want you to know that already at your expense I've made quite a few jokes. And I thought I'd better tell you that rather than you hear it from them and want to have a word with me outside afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, I finish simply by saying this. I have now served as a British parliamentarian for some 11 years. And I know that Pakistan does not have a better friend in the European Union than the United Kingdom. There has never been a time that Pakistan has required for somebody to stand and act in its interests in the European Union, and that we, the United Kingdom, have not been the first to stand and say, we will be your advocates. Long may that continue. Long may that relationship of family strengthen and deepen. Pakistan Zindabad, and long live the Queen. Thank you very much.